But again, you guys, this is What I Think with Seeznin down here at the GMP Podcast Studios, here with the Rose City Podcast guy.
Thorn City Podcast guy.
Excuse me, Thorn City Podcast guy.
Come from the Roses, though.
Man, from the city of Roses, man. We real Northeast babies. And so this is going to be every Thursday, 7 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You guys can watch live here on IG, but you also can go over to Facebook or YouTube and go to the Thorn City Spotlight. Thorn City Spotlight, and there's live streaming there. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, my peoples? We are here. We are back once again, Thursday, for What I Think with Seeznin. Again, What I Think with Seeznin is a 1-hour live podcast that we shoot here at the GMP studios with myself and the Thorn City Podcast guy. This is a podcast that's live, and it's just about what I think. So all we're going to do for this hour, we're going to sit here and cover different topics and just really, man, express to myself what I think. And so it's been a very eventful week for me this week. So I got a few things to talk about. So I just invited my guy, the Thorn City Podcast guy, to hop on. As soon as he gets on, we are going to be in the building. Also, if you guys want to watch this on our live stream, with all our video production, our music, the breaks, all of that good stuff, promotions, all that good things that we have going on, make sure you go to the Thorn City Spotlight on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Make sure you guys go check that stuff out. And here we are.
Where the hell did invite just go?
I don't know. I'm about to invite you again. It said you wasn't able to join, so I just did it again. Here he is, y'all.
Hey, your boy's in the building.
Let's go, let's go. So we gonna get right into it.
One second. We good? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we on, baby.
We on.
We on, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, we on. We here, y'all. Again, to watch this, our live stream, go to Thorn City Spotlight on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Again, this is What I Think with Seeznin, a weekly 1-hour live show here at the GMP Podcast Studios. I'm rocking with my guy, the Thorn City Podcast guy.
Yeah.
Without any further ado, man, let's get to it.
Man, so off the top,
Yeah.
welcome to the show.
Thank
you again. I sure appreciate you.
Yes, sir. This episode 4, man.
Man,
With 4 weeks in a row, man, we locked in. Yes, sir.
so off the top,
Yes, sir.
wild story, hot take, viral moment of the week. What you got?
Oh, Wallow. So Wallow was at a space and he was having he was presenting, he was talking. And so part of his topic was talking about black businesses. And so while he was talking about black businesses, he kind of went off. You know, was kind of checking people on the way and some of the practices that black businesses had. And so he got some pushback from that. And people weren't happy with what he was saying. And so I want to kind of touch on that topic. The importance of black business, number one, the importance of us being able to, it's like, man, I try to stay busy, man. Busy is blessed. Busy is blessed. So I'm blessed. And so he talked about just black business and how we need to hold ourselves to a certain standard with black businesses, how we need to also support, but have a product that's worth supporting. And so I want to touch base on that and talk about, number one, it is very important that we support each other. We are one of the very few communities whose money does not circulate more than one time. Our money enters our community one time and then it's gone.
What's in other communities?
On to other communities. The Jewish community, the Asian community, their money circulates 11 to 12 times before it leaves their community. And so we need to do that. And so I think that part of that is us being more supportive of our businesses. But another part of that is making sure that the products that people are presenting and the business practices they have are worth supporting. I think that a lot of times that we cut corners with each other. We have expectations when people open businesses and have set business hours. It's not open, right? You go there, it's the consistency is not there at times. That's not always true, but it happens. But I also think that us as a community need to have a certain grace when it comes to our businesses. If we have a bad experience with a black business, we immediately go online to talk shit about them, tear them down. But if you have that same experience at a major corporation or a franchise, you don't do that. If you're at Red Robin and they bring out meat that's undercooked, you don't take a bite of the Red Robin burger, take a picture of it, and then post it online and talk about how bad Red Robin is. You ask for them to return it, get your money back, get another product, or you ask to speak to the manager, right? You don't go to social media to blast them when they can afford a little bit of bad press.
Let me ask you this.
Yes,
Why do you, since it's called, what do you think? Why do you think we do that?
because we don't like each other.
We don't like each
We
other.
don't love each other enough. Deep down, because of the systemic things that have happened and been passed down from generation to generation, we do not have the love for ourselves that is necessary. The black community alone is a $1 trillion industry. And they said just because of our finances as black people, we'll be the 12th richest nation, right? And as that being the 12th richest nation, our money doesn't circulate and help us. And that is from a deeper systemic thing that we don't think that, when black is perceived, black is wrong, right? And that's been embedded and put into us. So I think that the lack of self love, the lack of community, the lack of accountability and responsibility amongst ourselves puts us in those situations where we do respond to things in that way.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
that's fucked up.
And I think we got to be better.
Yeah, and I think even on a smaller scale, I think Portland even got it even worse.
Got it worse. We grew up. We're in a very small community. And then over the past 25 years, that small community has been broken up and fragmented. So it's not the same community that we grew up in where we had stores, businesses, barbershops, all of those things within our based area community. When we were kids, for the majority of folks from interstate to 60th, from Columbia to Broadway, all the black folks lived in that area outside of the people that lived in North Portland. And so with that, we were able to have community and have stores and have businesses and barbershops and all of that stuff. And so Portland is one of the hardest hit cities with gentrification.
Yeah.
But Portland is also one of the cities that has some of the most black businesses in it. And so because we don't have that sense of community and that communal energy with each other, we don't support everybody that we should. And so with speaking of that, what I want to do here with what I think here at the GMP Studios, I want to every week highlight a black business. Highlight a black business. This would be something that we just do. It's not something that we're asking you guys to, shoot no money or sponsor. I just want to highlight a black business. So the first black business, and this is going to be the inaugural one on episode 4, uh, Black Mannequin.
My God.
Black Mannequin. I want to highlight, yes.
He was cutting my, he used to cut my hair. He cut my hair every now and then, but he was cutting my hair one day and
Yeah.
he showed me the design of the Black Mannequin. It's like, yeah, man, that's what I'm finna do.
Oh, when he first came with the first t-shirts. Yeah.
Before he dropped anything.
Or anything.
Man, so shout out to B-Wall, man. He's one of the hardest grinding people around here.
And so, yes, I want to give a shout out to Black Mannequin Clothing and my guy, Brian Walding. He started this clothing line in, I believe, 2018. And over the past 6 or 7 years, his company finally this year grossed over $1 million, man. Selling t-shirts and sweatsuits and hoodies and all that. I am very proud to be an ambassador of the Black Mannequin clothing line. I'm one of the people that he makes sure that I'm geared up every time I'm going out of town, traveling, anything. He keeps me laced with amazing gear. He sponsors also our student of the month for our basketball team. So any kid that gets a student of the month, they get product from Black Mannequin. He also comes and donates backpacks and clothing to the next level backpack back to school drive every year. He's very, very engulfed in the community. He's always there. He's always in a place of support. Anytime I pick up my phone to call or ask him for anything, he does it without hesitation. So I want today to give my gratitude and my love and a shout out and spotlight Black Mannequin Clothing. Make sure you guys go to the real Black Mannequin on Instagram or go to the Black Mannequin on .com to check out and buy product. Check him out. He's out the trunk with it, bro. He's pulling up. He's pulling up. Man, he might walk in here.
Man,
He might walk in here. Also, he just started selling sea moss, and that's been going really well. He's on his health journey, his health kick as well. So, man, much love to you, B-Wall. Much love to Black Mannequin. That was our first Black Business Spotlight here on the What I Think with Seeznin podcast.
right. And then when we was talking about supporting me, I just want to shout out my guy Marcus Sparrow over at Also Portland Podcast.
I did an episode with him. It should be coming out pretty soon. Yeah, he told me to tell you. Yeah, so here I am telling you, link with him.
No, I already linked to it.
Okay.
Last night.
There we go.
That's what I'm saying. He supported us. He came down and recorded one of his episodes here.
Yep.
At the GMP studio.
There we go.
My little cousin.
That's my guy Sparrow's son, man. That's my guy.
Organic Vari.
Yeah.
Is his guest.
Oh, I love Vari, man.
So
Vari Christmas, man.
So shout out to them youngsters. I got a little inspiration from the young fellas when they came in here, man, and did their thing. So it's always tight to see, the kids you seen from toddlers grow up and really be doing something. So
Stepping into their lanes, man.
So he did something in here that had never been done. He actually spit a burst. I loaded up
Vari did.
Yeah, Vari did.
Oh, no.
His beak to the rollcaster, and he rapped over it. So I need a.
He's amazing. He's a talented artist, man. He was a hell of a basketball player, and now he's stepping to that community space, and he's a coordinator up at SCI, and my son loves him.
Does he?
My son loves him, man.
I need an artist who wants to do a post the I-95 bar challenge in here. So that's something coming up I want to do. Give some love to some music. And I want to double back.
Yes.
On the 150 offer.
Yeah.
I didn't take the post down.
Yeah.
Because I read the comment.
Yeah.
And she was keeping it real. She was really on our side.
Oh, good. Good.
This is
I wasn't talking about. I talking about Steve-O ass.
Oh, Steve-O.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about.
Yeah,
I wasn't talking about. I was talking about Steve-O. Let's be clear. Yeah, she cool. What's talking about her?
This was a Miss Organ.
Miss Organ, yeah.
Saying, man, we're trying to give a platform to people. So
yeah,
even though it was only $150, but if you register that show before you give it to us, every time we play it, you're gonna get paid for it.
There you go.
Every time.
And I'm telling you this right now, this podcast is gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. It might not be next month, might not be next year, but it's gonna blow up. So get down and be a part of it, and get down with it. So we are opening that back up. But yeah, Miss Organ, definitely I want to talk about you. I'll talk about Steve-O ass.
No,
and I love Steve-O.
Yeah, me too. That's my guy.
So it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Other comments, so I'll get to put it out there that man, we trying to, and then not only that, we're gonna talk about you every episode.
Yes, because we got to talk about who song it was after it plays.
So another thing, this Portland. It's a Portland thing, man.
We got to support Portland, man. I'm a real Northeast dude, bro. I'm Portland. Everywhere I go, I rep this, man, to the death of me, man. So we're definitely going to be on that. And speaking of Portland, I want to talk about my guys, man, my young Lions, Mike James Elite. So this past weekend, so all year we have been talking about and hearing about us playing on the Junior 3SSB circuit and not playing on made hoops, not playing on the Junior EYBL, and people feeling that the competition on those in those particular circuits is a little higher than it is on the circuit that we're playing. A part of that is because we've been dominating. I'll say that we've been dominating the Adidas circuit. Especially on the West Coast. We played in 3 sessions out of the 5. We won all 3. And so people saw that and thought we weren't playing nobody. We have. And so I decided that we needed to go play in the Made Hoops event, but this Made Hoops was actually a Made Hoops high school event. So we went and played Made Hoops in the 15U division. But since we are an Adidas team, we couldn't play in the gold. So they put us in the 15 silver because Made Hoops at Nike, it's a Nike thing. And so we played against the 15U silver teams, so we played San Diego Gold, San Diego Soldiers Golds, 15U team. We played Compton Lightning. They were a 14U team. And then we played Vegas Elites national team, their 15U national team. We beat San Diego Soldiers by 23.
Man.
We beat Compton Lightning by 21. And we beat Vega League by 29.
So the San Diego Soldiers, that ain't the Oakland Soldiers.
No, so it's a part of it. So it's the San Diego Soldiers, it's Oakland Soldiers, and they have a Colorado. Well, got Colorado Magic. They're soldiers, yeah. So they're the Southern Oregon version of that. And so yeah, we went through, we kicked ass and took names. That's what y'all I'm saying, because that's what we do. And so I want to be very clear and give a shout out to I'm talking my shit. Yeah, people, it's been a lot of boo birds. There's a lot of people having negative things to say. Oh yeah, because we came home, we played in the President's Day, and we went 3-3 in the President's Day.
Can't win all.
And so we had been dominated. We came home and given no excuses, but this is the first time these boys had ever played in front of, we on the road, it's just us and them. A few parents come, but it's really business trip. It's us against them. So we have to go into a gym with everybody against us. When we were here, the turnout was amazing. Thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting us the way that they did. Our kids, it was deep. Grandmas, aunties, uncles, community, teachers, everybody showed up. And we really should have been. We lost one game. The other two games we gave away. And so that but you know how negative breeds itself. And so people, were going, man, what are they doing? If I was this, I would have did, all that bullshit. And so we just got back to work, got back in the lab. What I will say, I don't believe there's a better coach on the AU circuit than Michael Lee. Michael Lee is an amazing coach, and the things and the fundamentals that he's teaching, he comes from basketball. I think people don't understand his basketball resume, not only as a player, but as a coach, as a member of the front office. And so that's who we have in the gym with our boys every week. That's who they're learning from. And so we break, and it shows. We break down the fundamentals of basketball. We call it taking your daily vitamins. They're going over the basics. And when we got a lot of these kids, some of the stuff that in previous years we would have known and been able to do earlier, they hadn't. And so we had an opportunity to break it down from the bottom, from the base, and build up all of these guys. And the way that these kids have improved over these 6 months is out of this world. We came, we saw, we conquered. And so next step for us is in 3 weeks, we are headed back to LA down to Anaheim for the West Regional finale. And then the end of June, we're for nationals. And we are truthfully competing for a national championship. We can win a national championship. We're that good. The Scope Scouting, who does the rankings for the Junior 3 SSB, grassroots, the middle school, and the Middle School Association, and another tournament base put out the national rankings. We were ranked number 11 in America for a program that started 6 months ago. I don't think there's 10 teams better than us, but we have to go see them. And that's what we're doing. We're going out on this circuit, and we ducking no smoke. So I want to give a shout out to Jordan, Kendall, Abraham, Ryder, Fresh, Garrett, Ty, Jamel, Judd, Marquise, and Landon, right? I just want to, give you guys a shout out. You guys have improved so much. I'm so proud of, the journey. And then big shout out to my parents, man. Big shout out to the parents. But I have the best group of parents. They allow us to coach their kids. They stay out the way.
Man.
They don't talk to us nothing about basketball. They don't call asking about playing time. They allow us to coach their kids rough. They allowed us to be tough on them, but they also know that we love the kids up way more than we are tough with them. I told them at the beginning of the year before we started, man, I have very colorful language, man. And so if you have an issue or a problem with me being colorful about, me speaking to your kids, this ain't gonna be the program for you. But they have allowed us to coach. So shout out to all our parents.
They don't coach from the sideline?
Hell no. Hell no. They do, guess what? Them and that kid can get up out of here. They do that. But what is actually so that leads into what's going on tomorrow. Tomorrow night, our players and our parents, we are filling up the Easter eggs for our event on Saturday. So we're spending tomorrow night filling up the Easter eggs. This is part of our opportunities of service. We don't charge the families anything for the kids to play. They get uniforms, clothes, gear, shoes, trips, hotels, food. Parents don't have to pay for anything. But what they do have to pay is with their time and their being of service. My mom told me a long time ago when I was a kid, the only thing that we are required to do as humans is help others and be of service. And that's something that is very easy to do. So tomorrow we will be, as a team, filling up Easter eggs with candy and money. For getting back to you guys for our ultimate Easter egg hunt this Saturday. The ultimate Easter egg hunt brought to you by the Base 55 Foundation at Wilshire Park at 11 a.m. It's open to all kids between 1 and 10 years old. Bring the kids. We have thousands of eggs, bunch of candy. We're giving out a bunch of money. So you guys come, you find the golden eggs, man. You might find $100 bill on one of them, man. So bring your babies. Come out again. That is Saturday, the ultimate Easter egg hunt, brought to you by the Base 55 Foundation, 11 a.m. at Wilshire Park.
Sorry.
Yep.
That's dope. I'm gonna definitely pop up and try and get some footage on my glasses. Bring it back so we can talk about it next Thursday.
I appreciate that. I'd appreciate that. Yes, sir.
Just have to keep the eggs away from me. I'll be looking for that gold egg.
Hey, man, if I see it, hey, listen, I'm going to say this right now, guys. If I see a grown-up walking away with a golden egg, I'm going to fire on you. I'm going to fire on you, and at that moment, we're going to figure out who can fight, me or you. Somebody going to win. Please do not go taking the golden eggs, man. Them is for the babies. And so we're going to have it set up, too. We're going to have a section for the 1 to 4 or 5-year-olds, and then for the other kids to be on the other side so they're not cross-pollinating because, the older kids that get to running the little kids over and all that stuff. So we'll be very excited about that. And so that will be going down this Saturday, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. Super dope, man. Y'all, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all been putting it in for a minute.
Appreciate it, man. Like we talked about when we did our spotlight, man, that's what we're required to do, man. We've been able to be blessed in more ways than one, not just financially, blessed to be healthy, blessed to be here, blessed to be able to be of influence in this community, in this space. And so with being blessed, you are required and obligated to be able to help others. So I'm very excited to be able to even be in a position to do this stuff. And so it's one of many things that are coming, but I'm very excited about it.
Well, you appreciate it probably more than you know.
Man, thank you, bro.
You hear enough, I'm sure.
Thank you.
But yeah, you appreciate it.
I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the play-in is this week.
I like the play.
I love the play-in.
The play-in is really, I didn't know at first what to think about it, but
I thought it was like giving people too many chances. Like they either you make it or you don't.
yeah.
But I like all the stakes.
All the stakes.
Yeah, the stakes. Yeah.
Means something.
Games mean something.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then it's always a team that could have made the playoff and they didn't.
Yeah.
So why not give them a shot at making it?
Yeah, I think it brings the value and the intensity and the competitiveness to the game. So anytime that you guys see people playing for their season on the line, is dope. And so I believe Golden State beat Memphis.
Yeah.
And who was in Orlando? Orlando beat, they beat the Hawks. And so now the Hawks have to play the Heat, and Dallas plays Memphis. And so those would be for
Nico.
Yeah, Nico. So listen to this, man. If Dallas Mavericks beat the Memphis Grizzlies and make the playoffs,
They want to leave him alone.
Leave him alone. He's a game away from getting them where they need to be. And he's not there. Kyrie will be back next summer. And I know for a fact that Nico is going to go out this summer and get some folks to come to Dallas. So I'm just looking. If they win tomorrow, Cuddy, I'm sending you a text and it's just going to say genius, man. So who do you got? Who do you got out of the first the Dallas and Memphis? Who you got?
It's in Memphis.
John twisted his ankle a little bit.
His ankle.
I don't know how hurt he is, but
I'm gonna go with Dallas I
Ugh.
don't want to see him get off Nico's back, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't that bad of a deal he made. It was just more of a shocker, I think, than anything.
Yeah. And they dominated Sacramento. They beat the shit out of Sacramento.
Mhm.
So that was yesterday. Yeah, yeah. So they
Great job. I've never really been a Memphis fan.
I think Ja is amazing.
I love Ja.
He could play. He's cold.
Now he needs to leave the guns alone.
So first of all, you can do anything else. I think the grenade is good. The people are tripping on the grenade.
Ain't said him, but
You can't do this. Only two people is him and Gilbert Arenas. They no longer can play with guns. I will go Dallas as well, not just because it's family in Dallas and it's Portland in Dallas. It's double family because God Shamgod is on the coaching staff as well. He's married to Crystal, Andre Lawrence's sister.
you
So
know that.
yeah, so it's Portland, Portland. It's Portland, Portland. So
Gosh,
uh,
God,
yeah, Sham.
okay.
So I'll go Dallas as well. Miami and Atlanta.
I don't think Atlanta's. I don't think they ready.
Um, Johnson is out. The young boy that he's going to be up for Player of the Year this year. He came out of Duke. He's been balling out this year. It's not what the damn is his name? It ain't Jerome Johnson. I don't know, but he's called. But he's out. I think Trey is frustrated. He got through out the last game.
He was ready to go home.
Yeah, he's ready to go home. I think he's a little frustrated, but I would go Miami just because, yeah, Miami has a great coach. They have a great system, great organization. And I just think Bam and Tyler Hero is going to be a little bit too much.
And they see playoff Jimmy over there doing his thing. They're like, we can't go out like that.
Oh, yeah, and Andrew Wiggins is with Miami. So they got some pieces. And I think if they get in, it will be a tough series for the Cavs. I think Cavs will ultimately beat them. The Cavs are the 1 seed. They'll ultimately beat them, but I think that Miami, they always show up in the playoffs.
Think it's gonna be Cavs OKC in the final? I don't.
Nah, I think it's be Boston and I think Houston. I think Boston and Houston.
Houston?
I think Boston and Houston. I think we're gonna get a Boston Houston.
Tough series.
They do. Ime's the best coach in the NBA.
They
Man.
got the Warriors?
Yeah. Ime's the best coach in the NBA, man. They're gonna defend. I think, and I just think that
They're young.
they're young. They're young. I don't think they'll beat Boston, but I think they'll get there. Because this is why I say it. I think they'll get by Golden State. It's going to be tough
6.
because I think it'll be a 6. They'll beat them.
7.
They'll beat them in 6. They go in 7. They're going to lose.
Yeah.
I think they'll beat them in 6, but I don't think that Golden State has anyone who can guard Sagoon. Sagoon is too big. He's too big for Draymond. He's too big for Draymond. Post can't guard him. Looney's not mobile enough. So I think he will be the difference in the series. And I think if you watch the last time that Houston played Golden State, Steph had 2.
Yeah, he's
Played the game because they put Amen Thompson on him. And Amen Thompson defensively. So I think that will be I think them and then I they'll beat I think they'll beat the Lakers.
I don't think so.
I think they'll beat the Lakers, man. Ime's gonna have something for him.
Better.
Ime's gonna have something for him. I think they'll beat the Lakers. They'll play OKC in the conference finals. And I'm going with the Portland, man. That Portland coaching staff is Ime, Mike Moser,
They think Houston?
Ben Sullivan, Gary Jackson. I think it's gonna be Houston.
Sure.
Houston and Celtics. No, Celtics gonna win. I think they'll make it to the finals.
Get there.
Yeah, Ime took the Celtics to the finals, man, when people didn't think they could get there. So he's an amazing coach, and if he's not coach of the year this year, bro, he took a win the year before he got there. They were 22-60. He got over to 41 last year, and then this year they were 51-31 or 50-32. He could coach, man. He could coach his ass off straight out of here, man. Northeast Portland.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
He's funny to referee too in the prime.
he's the worst. He fouls. He's physical. He cries. He bullies, and he fouls. He made me almost fight one of my cousins. I almost fought my cousin because of the way Ime was playing and the way they were letting him get away with it, man. And I was like, oh my God, fuck this nigga in the NBA. Okay. And he told me, he said, Sam, watch this. We had the free throw line. I'm at the bottom to box him out. This Negro stepped on my foot, put his hand on my shoulder, got the rebound one hand, and laid it back up. And they didn't call no foul.
Call none.
I went ballistic. That's why I was playing. Yeah, I went nuts. But nah, that's what I. Who you got? Who you got in the finals?
I got Boston and the Lakers.
Oh, you got the Lakers good in there. I don't think Lakers can't guard no bigs, man.
I think JJ's a pretty good coach too.
JJ's not bad.
He's not bad.
JJ's not bad. And he has the best dude
As a
to
player,
play in the last 20, and then the best dude is gonna be the best dude for the next 20.
and if their third best player is LeBron.
So you think Austin Reeves is overpassed LeBron? I don't think he's. I don't think he's that good.
Overall, but
I think he's good. I think he's good. I think he's from that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he's good, man. But yeah, they best third option in the league. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Who's the best third player on somebody's team?
Evan Mobley is better than him. Kristaps Porzingis is better than him. Who else?
Kristaps, he gotta stay healthy.
Kristaps is better than him, bro.
Yeah,
For sure. AR is decent. He's like good. He's good. Norman Powell is better than him. He's good. He's one of the best third options, but come on now, man. Come on now. He's good though. He's good. I'm not saying he's 19, 5, and 5. That's good. It's a lot of people doing that as a third option, man. He's good though. He's really good at basketball. He's really good at basketball. But him being, you just said he was the second option over LeBron, bro. You a wild dude, man.
yeah. LeBron pisses me off sometimes.
Well, just because he pissed you off don't mean.
I'm just saying he's not better, but I'm just saying
Jeez Louise, you done passed Austin Reeves over LeBron.
any given night.
Fudging, fudging.
LeBron will pass the ball and get out of the way.
Yeah, it's true.
And fourth quarter,
AR is cold.
I think he's a little more clutch than LeBron.
First, yeah. He's cold though. He can
Be in his head too much.
he can play.
He thinks too much sometimes.
Yeah, because you know if he misses, it's gonna be on everything in the universe the next day.
We got Luka.
Luka's amazing.
Luka ain't no joke.
Luka's amazing.
Good luck with you.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think that this is the year of the most parity that we've had in the NBA in a while. I think it's realistically 5 or 6 teams that could win. I think realistically it's 5 or 6 because you can't never underestimate Denver.
The playoffs is different.
Yeah, you can't underestimate Denver.
With Adam in it,
Yeah, I like, but
ready?
man, they got Jokic. As long as you got Jokic, you have action. He's that good. OKC is really good. They've been the best team in the NBA all year, so we can't discount that. Golden State is good. As a 7 seed, Golden State could go to the finals with Jimmy. They niggas combined for 75 last game. Them and Steph. So, because that year they won when they beat Boston, didn't nobody think they were ever going to get back to that level of basketball when they brought in Wiggins. So we'll see. I'm really a fan of Houston. I think yes, in the history of life. It's not a dude that was at a park. It's not a dude that went to this. And you know how they always can say, it's not one human that can shoot the basketball better than him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He shoots the ball so well, we don't even talk about how well Clay and Dame shoot the ball. How amazing shooters they are. It doesn't even get mentioned because of how great of a shooter Steph is.
It was in his blood. Or
Yeah.
he came out.
His brother led the league in 3-point percentage this year.
Dale wasn't no joke.
Nah, Dale wasn't no joke at all. So I'm excited about that. What else is going on? Hey, I went on a field trip with my son today.
Where y'all go?
We went to the Whitaker Ponds. Whitaker Ponds, they're over off of Columbia on 47th. It's a pond. It's a nature preserve area where they have his turtles and ducks and and the storks and all that stuff come in. And so went this morning and they do like a little science thing where they give them a bucket of pond water and then they can just identify the different insects and parasites that's in it. So we did that. Then we went on a nature walk and took some pictures. It was dope. And so for me, and then me and my guy Troy was on the trip as well, his daughter's in my son's class. And just the importance of dads. So I forgot. I forgot the field trip was today.
Did you?
Yeah. And so his mom said something to me about it. and I had some other stuff going on. And when I was dropping him off at school, I was like, "Hey, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna make your field trip, but man, have fun." And the way he looked at me, like he was sad, I was like, "Yeah, man, let me cancel all that shit." And so I ended up getting there. It started. They got to this place at like 9:30. I pulled up at like 9:40, and when I was pulling in the parking lot, you could just see how happy he was. He was waving, and I was like, "Man, that's important." So saying that to my brothers, man, if you are able, man, go to some field trips with your kids. Be a part of the school. I'm on the PTA at Boise. Um, man, dads are important. Dads are important. He's just going on picture. I did. I didn't either. I think I'm a little cooler than my mom was though. So man, be active, man. Be a part of the school. Go to the PTA meetings. They make decisions that are for your kid without your input. And it's not because they didn't ask. You didn't go. So everything that happens in this community, everything that happens in this city, there are meetings, there are city council meetings, there are PTA meetings, there are school board meetings that we're not present at. And they make decisions that impact our kids. And then after those decisions are made, we are upset and figuring out how to reverse some stuff. So what I'm saying is go to the school board meetings, go to the city council meetings, talk to your local politicians, talk to the city commissioners that you elected. They work for us. We don't work for them. They work for us. We don't work for them. Remember that shit and be active and be involved. And shout out to Oregon and the city of Portland for not being on the foolishness the rest of America is on right now and giving us the opportunity to still uh, impact and make a difference. And speaking of impact and make a difference, last night I had the opportunity to MC the Elevate Oregon fundraiser.
Right.
It's called Elevate Our Future, Elevate Oregon. This was my second year being the MC. This year, it was at a space called Avenue Portland, which is on MLK across the street from Convention Center. It used to be the TNA Center.
Okay.
Yeah, I did an adult prom there like 10, 8, 9 years ago. And so, or maybe longer than that. But that was called Avenue. It was a beautiful, man. The Kitchen Killer, she catered it. I hosted it. Libra Ford was the Marcy Bradley Impact Awardee. It was dope. A lot of money was raised. The kids were there. The kids were very mature, confident. They spoke. They were intentional about the message that they were giving. And the people at Elevate Oregon are doing an amazing job, a fantastic job. So that's my guy, Donnell Morgan, who's the executive director, uh, Keisha, who is the director of the programs over there, the senior vice, I think she's the senior vice president, something.
The chief of staff.
Chief of staff. There you go. Keisha's the chief of staff there. Kristen Rogers, who put it all together. She was able to just put together amazing. So I got there. The script was already ready. I just needed to walk in and be me. And so this is my second year doing it. I'm looking forward to doing it every year. Shout out to the staff, all the donors, all the board members, but most importantly, the kids. They are impacting and doing an amazing job with those kids over there. So I was really excited to be a part of that last night.
Tight. That's dope. Yeah, Donnell hit me last week, man. I got a meeting with Keisha Monday. We're trying to get some kids over here. I got their summer program and starting back up. And so we want to get them into the podcasting, man. So I'm meet with Keisha, man. We're gonna put a summer program together and
That'd be dope.
over here for the summer
That'd be dope.
podcasting.
That's dope, man. They're doing good work. They're doing good work. Keep it up, guys.
Yeah, shout out to Elevate Oregon.
Hey, man, I talked about this before we went live, but hey, if I got your phone number and we don't talk regularly, like that's not what we do, then don't FaceTime me. Like, don't FaceTime me.
Why?
Because I believe that is disrespectful and invasive. Like, why you want to see what I'm doing?
You ain't got an answer.
Why do you want to look at me while I'm talking to you? And why did you think that it was cool to FaceTime me?
Maybe it was accidents.
No, anybody. I got a FaceTime for somebody today, man, that I ain't never talked to on the phone in my life. So then I text them, and then they was like, had a question that you could have texted me that. I'm trying to see me look in my face. And if it's a dude or a girl, I think that I don't FaceTime regularly. It's like if I got some out of town work, it's for the FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta figure some stuff out. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that FaceTime, but most of the time it's a dude trying to see who's calling to his peoples. And if a dude randomly FaceTimes me, you're just weird. Because what are you trying to look and see where I'm at and what I'm doing and look me in my face while you talking to me when there's some shit that you could have texted me about? So that is a pet peeve of mine. So
Yeah, I'm be honest. I don't know if I ever FaceTime the dude.
and so look, me and my cousin David, for example, my cousin David Shepard, that's how we talk. We FaceTime. Mike is overseas and we talk. We FaceTime. Bone is in New York. We talk on FaceTime. My partner SP, like my partner Keith FaceTime me. These are people that are out of town.
Yeah.
Nigga. Yes, man, yes.
Don't do it.
Mm-mm.
So I ain't gonna answer either.
Nah, it's crazy.
No,
It's crazy.
not at all.
Oh, this weekend. Trap Bingo.
Trap Bingo, babe?
Trap Bingo. Trap Bingo pop up this Sunday at Alberta Street Pub. So listen, this message is to the men. Fellas, you have to come to Trap Bingo.
It'll be all women, huh?
It be women falling out the trees. And I'm a cold dude, right? And I got a lot of reach. It's some stuff I can do.
Eat for the plate.
I can multitask. It'd be too many for me, bro. It'd be too many for me. And I need help. I'm calling out. I'm calling. Man, listen, and I'm not selfish. Please come to Trap Bingo. Trap Bingo this Sunday is a pop-up. We haven't had Trap Bingo, but one time since the winter. This will be our second pop-up, and this pop-up will be 6 o'clock at Alberta Street Pub. We created new boards. There's new boards. There's new games. The same three things, old school, hip-hop, R&B, cash prizes. You winning money. It's just a dope time. And for those that do not know what Trap Bingo is bingo with a twist. So you will get a bingo board, and on the bingo board, instead of numbers, it says the names of musical artists. How it works is I will play a song. If you know who that song is by and that person is on your board, you take one of your golden tokens, put it on the board. If you do not know who who the song is by, after about 15, 20 seconds, I will tell you it is fun, it is interactive, it's a great time, it's a party. So again, that is this Sunday, April 20th, Easter Sunday, this Easter edition, pop-up, 6 p.m. Alberta Street Pub.
Alberta Street Pub, 1036.
Yes, indeed.
Alberta.
Yes, indeed.
Man.
Yes, indeed.
I got a question for you, my bro hit me earlier. He said there's a women's brunch.
Oh my God.
Women's brunch?
Naeem?
He wants to do something for afterwards, but he don't know where.
You go there.
Go there.
It's women's, they do the women's brunch for like 3 hours.
Maybe ready to leave that place.
After pull up.
So just do it there.
Or have somewhere else.
Yeah,
but I'm telling you, pull up. They start letting dudes in at 3.
All they do.
It's like fish in a barrel. They're off of mimosas.
Yeah.
They've been drinking Don Julio to act their Folio. Their pheromones is high. Their libido is doing what it needs to do. Pull up, man. And you just pull up. You ain't got to pull up even looking cool. Just pull up. They are going to be excited.
So they do let guys in, okay?
Yeah, but it's at you got it when it's over like 3. Yeah. I think it would be a great idea for him to do that. But if he was to do that, I would say holler at the girl who does it, instead of just trying to, hop on their movement. Have them be involved in that. Yeah, have them be involved in that. I think they would be very up to it. That should be popping. I'm not interested in having brunch with a bunch of dudes.
No.
Yeah, so we kind of, we put the idea out about having a men's brunch. I'm cool with it occasionally, but I don't want to have like how they be doing it. They listen to music and dancing. I'm not dancing in no room full of niggas, man. So we can have one just to, a leadership brunch and niggas talk and we get some game. But the way that they do it and they be lit and kicking it and line dancing, not doing that with no group of niggas, man.
Who puts that on, you know?
Her name is Alexis.
Alexis.
Yeah. Lex in the City is her IG. I believe that. Yeah, she's dope. She's dope. She puts it together and it'd be popping.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Well, let me ask you something about you. What you think about it's a little political.
Uh-huh.
This guy that they just took over El Salvador
Yes.
said we ain't trying to bring him back. We made a mistake, but fuck him. We live in more there.
We had to go get him.
That's fucked up.
We got to go get him. We have to go get him. Because if you don't, the message that is sending to us. So the thing is, well, we always have to remember as a country and as a people, the people run the country. We've gotten into a space of believing opposite, that the government runs the country. And we're not a government. That's not a democracy. We're not a government ran entity, but we allow the government to feel to a space where they can do that. The best thing that people can do is unite and protest, whether peacefully or with some noise. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, as a country, this country was built upon the backs of violence and deception. And so sometimes to get the necessary things that you need to do, man, you sometimes got to meet foolishness with foolishness. So as long as the people understand that, because there's not a leader that we have that will turn its military on its people. Because at the end of the day, its military is its people. So as Americans, we have to stand in the gaps. And again, I'm not speaking, I think that there are some good things that are happening with our government right now. I also think there's some bad things happening with our government now. I think there's some extremely bad things, but I think there's some extremely good things happening. Although I don't agree, with everything, I don't agree with everything that the Democratic Party does either. I wasn't happy with Joe Biden. Yeah, I wasn't happy with Joe Biden. I think there was things that he did horribly, and I think there's things they did well. The same with Obama. The same with the second Bush. The same with Clinton. The same with the first Bush. The same with Ronald Reagan. I think that the government is getting the game fucked up and think that they are the ones that's running shit. And we have a people have to, man, let them know that it ain't like that. So what needs to happen is somebody need to go on a plane, go down there and tell that nigga, hey, bro, if you don't release them, we're coming down here tripping.
How? How can they do that when the president's paying? He's paying them to keep them.
Nigga, there are independent motherfuckers that's running around here that can go down there and shake some shit up.
Shake some shit up.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, that shit we be seeing on TV about the Justice League and all that, there's some niggas out here like that, bro. Go shake some shit up. But if they allow them to do that, what's next?
What's next? We next.
You hear what I'm saying? And so,
Say that.
yeah. And so we can.
We're on criminals.
Yeah, we can't let that shit shake us. Unfortunately, that the justice system, that niggas are slaves, bro. Anywhere that you making 21 cents a day, they get some bullshit. Yeah.
That's crazy. Man, I want to give a shout out to my guy. You ever heard of Niggas on the River?
Yes.
My guy.
He just hit me. We're gonna connect because we want to take the boys out. We'll take the boys out fishing this summer.
The NOBR podcast just launched last week.
Yeah.
They put their first episode out. They had a guest, Zach Carruthers from the Portugal the Man band.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a huge band. If I play one of the songs, you'll be like, man, I heard that song a million times.
Yeah.
I did. So that was their first episode. But yeah, what I was gonna get into is the fishing. They got the Fresh Start Fishing coming up.
We're in.
It's the free program. And so it's created to help young men and women connect through outdoor activities. It says fishing provides a safe and peaceful setting where they can bond with peers and mentors. They will learn positive coping skills, help reduce stress while building community through meaningful conversations and discussions. So man, yeah, y'all reach out. Hit me.
Yeah.
And I'll put you in contact with him.
Set up something for me and him to link.
Okay.
We talked a little bit on the internet, but we haven't had an opportunity to get together yet. But I 100% this summer want to take take the boys out and take some go fishing.
Getting the fishing?
My uncle Dugout used to take me when I was a kid when I went to Arizona. But I went fishing. I went fishing a couple times. I'm not good at it. My cousin Danny, and my cousin Andre are amazing. They grew up, they wilderness. My cousin Jeremy, rest in peace. He was a great fisher as well. I got friends that fish and got boats and fish, but I never got into it. But it's something that I want my son to learn how to do. So I would love to connect with them.
Yeah, we don't
Let's do it.
connection for sure. Yeah, I don't like staying. What I did learn was I went fishing on a boat one time.
Yeah.
And that was actually more enjoyable than just standing on the side of the.
And see, for me, I'll be spook bit on the boat.
You don't like water?
Hell no, I can swim in a swimming pool.
What you scared about?
I can swim in a swimming pool.
It's the same thing.
You're not supposed to be swimming anywhere besides a swimming pool, man. Because this is the thing. All right, this is my theory on that. You should not swim anywhere that you cannot see the bottom.
I didn't say go swimming in it.
Well, I'm saying you shouldn't even be in that much water.
Shouldn't be in the water.
Because at that point, you are in the land of them. You're in their world. So if you get bit by a shark, you get attacked by an alligator, you deserved it. Because why were you in their water? Our water is swimming pools. I can swim really good, and I can swim in the ocean. But why? Because, dude, this is a fun fact about the ocean, guys. And we're talking about fishing the river, which is cool.
But you fish in the ocean too.
This is a fun fact about the ocean. They know more about outer space than they do about the ocean. So is the ocean really outer space?
Might be part of it. You ain't go.
The moment that shit is so deep, they have things living 7 miles underneath the water. If you went by yourself a mile underwater without it would crush your body.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's just scary. That's just scary. It's a world down there. There's people living down there. There's some damn megalodons. I'm cool. I will go on the river, vest me down.
Yeah, you know where vest. You gotta be stuck.
Yeah, okay. Vest me down. I'll do that.
Too cute for a vest shirt.
No.
That.
No. We go. So 2 weeks. I'm going to Cancun. It's our group trip. We're going to Cancun, and so we have a boat. We're doing a boat party on Saturday.
So what about you scared? You gonna be scared?
Let me finish, brother. Yes. I don't go to the edge. I'll be in the middle. You know, when I was participating in liquor activities, I'm drinking in the middle, keeping all the work engaged in the middle. I don't go over to the side, and then the boats always stop and let people jump off. No. I'll be in the vest.
Yeah, give me my best too.
Yeah.
Damn right.
But yeah. I like that. I definitely want to participate in that.
Yeah, shout out to my guy.
Hell yeah, I'm scared of orcas. Fun fact. There's never been orca has never killed a human in the wild, ever.
Man, did you see the video?
But they kill the shit out you at SeaWorld because they ain't supposed to be there.
Man, yeah, they got him trapped. There was a video of a whale swallow somebody in his boat.
Yeah, he spit him out.
That was crazy.
It tastes nasty. The boat tastes better than the human did.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with getting out in that water. You just got.
I'm gonna get in it.
You just got to be safety first, always. Always.
There'd be mermaids out there in the water singing the niggas, bro.
I mean, that's a different story. I understand that.
It'd be mermaids in the water singing the niggas, bro.
Mermaids.
Listen, talk to a nigga that's been in the Navy or somebody that be on a boat. Nigga, they be out there. The most fucking beautiful voice you can hear, and niggas just walk off the edge of boats.
Looking for them.
Sirens. And they be looking all pretty, and they think it's a worgy jump, and they eat you, bro. And they take you down to their lair and make you a slave, fam. I don't believe, listen to this. I don't believe there's not nothing that they make movies about that ain't true. I think everything they make movies about is true, bro.
No.
I don't believe it. I think it's true.
It's imaginary mind.
Man, I think it's got some truth to it. Did you remember the thing that Don't Look Up a few years ago that came out on Netflix about when the meteor was gonna hit Earth, and they got it and they knew the exact time and they didn't want to tell people? And the man that was making the decision not to go kill the to not blow up the meteor, because the meteor was made out of a material that if it hit the earth, you can make trillions of dollars from it by what the material is made of. And the man that went into the office and told the president about it was a damn billionaire and running it. Now what we got. But that don't be playing. It be some real shit going on, bro.
Yeah, there's some truth to it though.
It's truth to that's what I'm saying. It's truth to everything.
But I gotta see it.
They just came up with a report. The CIA released a report of niggas, some aliens turning some Russians soldiers into stone, bro.
I don't believe that.
Okay. The fact this is my I was about to say the fact that we think that we're the only motherfuckers in the universe
Yeah.
is the most arrogant shit in the world. I say this about Americans, right? We're the most arrogant group of people in the world because especially American people that go to church. We're the most arrogant people in the world. You know why? Because an earthquake can happen in California, and the first thing people get on the internet and say is it's the end of the world. We have a tornado, it's the end of the world. We have a hurricane. Do you know there's hurricanes, tornadoes, and earthquakes all the fucking time?
All the time.
Everywhere?
Going on right now.
So why, because it's happening in America, that's the sign of the end of the times? Why isn't it the sign when the shit happening in the places that was in the damn Bible?
Yeah.
This stuff, we weren't in there. America was not in the Bible, fam. We need to worry about what's happening in Pakistan, in Israel, and all that, fam.
That's where
We're arrogant people, man.
Yeah.
And humans are arrogant to think that with the universe is so big, it's infinite. And we the only ones. And we the only ones going out exploring stuff. I think some of them fools live here.
They here.
For sure.
Walk by them every day.
I think that people that do some of this heinous stuff that a regular person can't do, I think, bro, it has to be something. And I think that demons are a form of aliens, bro. I'll get to it. We could talk about it, man. We could talk about it, man.
No, I definitely. So would you ever go to the moon?
Fuck no. I wouldn't go to the fucking North Pole. I ain't been to Hawaii, nigga. Think I'm gonna go to the fucking moon? No fucking way, Jose.
You trying to go to outer space?
Hell no.
And see the women just went up there?
Good, stay. And that shit was fake as hell.
It was fake.
The bras was in Houston at NASA doing this and floating in their hair going, we gonna do that next week and make a video and say that we on the moon. I don't think the first nigga went to the moon.
You don't think you?
Hell no, you see, it looks so corny. The way he was bouncing. They did that shit at the Warner Brothers Studios.
I believe anything is possible.
Everything is possible. Yeah, these niggas is crazy, man.
Yeah, up there.
For real. But hey, man, this was What I Think Was Seeznin episode number 4. We are here every Thursday, 7 p.m. at the GMP Podcast Studios. It's me, my guy, the Thorn City Podcast guy. If you guys want to check out the live stream and watch a run back of this or watch the previous episodes, go to Thorn City Spotlight on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Again, every Thursday, 7 p.m., we go on live with What I Think Was Seeznin. Also, Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Lives every Saturday night. 8 to 10. So I've been trying to piece it together. So what I think I'm gonna do from 8 to 9 is I'm gonna start doing some type of tutorial to do with podcasting.
Okay.
So the first one I'm gonna do is how to start a podcast using AI.
Oh,
I'm starting doing tutorials from 8 to 9, and I'm gonna have my guest show up at 9, and then I'm gonna have me a guest.
Melly P, what up?
So that's what we're gonna do. So yeah,
Larry, what it do?
pull up on me if you got something to say. I'm gonna be starting phone calls, story time.
I think that's a segment we need to add to this. I got some funny, amazing stories that I need to, yeah.
So yeah, y'all pull up on your boy. Holla at me. 2406 East Burnside Street. I'm always looking for guests. Yeah, man. Lovely.
Hey, man, thank you guys for tuning in. Continue to support. We will be here every Thursday, 7 p.m. live for the What I Think Was Seeznin podcast here at the GMP Studios. I'm your boy Seeznin. That's the Thorn City Podcast guy. Peace out, my guys.
Yes.
It has been What I Think Was Seeznin. Appreciate y'all. Tune in every Thursday, 7 p.m. We giving y'all an hour live stream talking about what I think, what's going on. If you want to watch the live video stream, you go to Thorn City Spotlight on Facebook. You guys can watch the stream there. It's also live on Twitch, also live on YouTube. Again, this is What I Think with Seeznin. And What I Think with Seeznin